Good morning, Shave Cadre. Welcome to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. Certainly appreciate you coming to join us on a Tuesday. Another straight shave video today. However, this one is going to be a comprehensive review. Not so much in the video, but I will be doing a comprehensive written review that will be over in our review section of something that I've been waiting on for quite a bit of time, and I know that everybody's kind of excited about it, and that's the Ethos CBL collaboration in the Fresh Lime. Now, I won't go into too much of the ingredients, but this has the EOS complex in it, as does the Skin Food Splash, which stands for Earth, Ocean, Science. Now, on the splash, which we'll be doing a review at the end of the shave, it does have over 36 different luxurious exotic type stuff in it, so we'll go into that as well. So with the Ethos, it comes in I believe, a 4-ounce container, and as is typical with most of the CBL soaps, they appear like, I don't want to call them a crope, but I don't want to call them a soft soap either. And I've noticed in my environment, being as dry as it is, usage, it will harden up. So don't worry about loading right on the puck. And then also, if you are worried about that, Frank was nice enough to send on this little, what I call an ice cream taste tester scoop, if you want to just scoop it out and put it into the bowl. So that was a nice little touch. I did also receive the Success, which I'll do a review later on. Right out of the gate, the lime is just blam, outstanding. And it's a true fresh lime. In other words, if you were to take the rind of a lime and just squeeze it in your face, that's what it would be. You can still tell some of the goodness of the Ghost Lime. However, it doesn't have that really strong hit of the cooling agent. This is just pure lime, and it's notched up quite a bit. As soon as you open up, it just fills the room with lime, and as the closer you get, it's wonderful. Now, this does have a little bit of the WS12 cooling agent in it, so we'll see. My face is pretty sensitive to that stuff, so we'll see how that works. For the rest of it, we are going to be using a CVH Helgestrand number 8 today, back to that. And I've already preloaded a little bit, but a brand new brush from Sorrentino Brushworks, a brand new model called the Corleone in Fire Opal. And as you know, most of the brushes have kind of a Godfather theme to them. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't get into the cost of the soaps, because I believe that that's a very subjective item. Because what you feel is worth a soap, some people might not. So the cost per shave, the cost per ounce, that doesn't make any difference to me, for the simple fact that you may think that a $70 soap is worth it, and some people may think a $70 soap is not worth it. So the cost per shave isn't right, and so, you know, it doesn't really matter. So my reviews will not even go into that. I mean, soap is soap. You decide what's worth it and what isn't. Soap loads very well. The one thing I noticed right out of the gate, and this is something, I'm adding just a little bit of water, I noticed right out of the gate, is that as soon as this soap hits your face goes, yay, something good. Your face feels very, very good under this soap. It's a very soft feeling soap, if that makes any sense. And the benchmark for all my reviews, as most of you know, is Saponificio Veracino, which is a vegetal-based soap. This is a tallow-based soap, but still, those are my benchmarks, as well as Panacrema and Oavia. And I gotta tell you right now, out of the gate, the initial face feel is better than both of those. You do feel a little bit of the cooling agent, but I also have a feeling this will take on as much water as you want to give it, because it's very stable on the face. It just feels wonderful on the face, just amazing. The biggest key to me is how soft it feels on the face. Now, before this soap, SV felt the softest and what I would consider the most luxurious, followed by Panacrema and Oavia, then CBL Sterling, and so forth. But this is on a whole new level. So are we seeing history being made here? And those of you know that I'm a brand ambassador for SV. But are we going to see a dethroning? Maybe. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. The razor has been stropped already, 30 and 60 on linen and leather. And like I said, there'll be a much more comprehensive review in the written format, more than anything else. So, all right, let's go ahead and do the first pass. Wow. Wow is about the only thing I can say. The glide, and this is a very sharp razor, so I expected the glide to be good anyways, but even though you can hear the razor, I can barely feel it. So there's something to be said on that end. The stability of the lather is fantastic, and it's not drying out. It's staying every bit as wet. Wow. It's almost as if I'm shaving on a cleanly shaven face. First pass, tremendous. The post, wow, the residual slickness is off the charts. I could probably shave 2 more passes with just the residual slickness, but it doesn't feel like it's something that'll be cloying or stick. But why would we want to do that when we have so much soap to have fun with? We're going to go ahead and strop. Okay, let's see how the second pass. Soap feels exactly the same with the paintbrush strokes. Feels, actually, this is going to sound weird, but the softness is even better on the second pass. That residual slickness, when you apply the lather the second time, seems to work in conjunction, because I literally can feel the brush just, and I'm holding the brush very lightly. I can feel the brush literally just sliding down my face. So that's something new for soaps as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and finish up our last 2 passes, and then we'll be back for the review of the skin food and final thoughts on this as well. Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, folks, we're back. The one thing I noticed right out of the gate is the slickness. The slickness more so than anything else. In fact, the residual slickness is so much that I'm going to actually do my cleanup pass without any water, or without any lather, which is kind of stupid, but we'll see what happens. Tremendous. Just as slick. And I did notice that didn't have to do as much cleanup as well. So I have a feeling that this might be, you might be witnessing history here. That this may be unseating my top soaps. And the post-shave feel is just tremendous. I mean, it's something I've mentioned in the past when SV or Panacrema Nuavia, how they make your face feel like it's breathing and it's alive after the shave. This is the same way. It's I mean, you could get away with not using any aftershave. I mean, the face feels soft. It's a little bit shiny, but it's not sticky. So let's go on to the skin food. Now, to me, skin food means a couple of things. One, it means that it's got certain aspects that make it very, very good for your skin. And really, in my opinion, the king, the master that has been around forever regarding natural skin saving, skin benefiting type aftershaves is Spike. So that's benchmark number one. Benchmark number two takes it up another notch with Sapoficio Veracino, because all natural alcohols, all natural plant extracts, all good stuff for your skin. And this stuff makes your skin feel good, as does the Spike. So with the EOS complex, like I said, there's 36 different Beneful skincare products. Now, the other skin food, we're calling it a skin food splash. The other skin food that everybody knows about is the coral skin food, which people love. I've tried it. I would say it's number 3 behind Spike and SV, with SV and Spike being real close near the top. So let's see. Now, Frank did indicate that because of all the stuff that's in the EOS complex in here, you will see, and don't worry about it when you get your bottle, that it's got some particulate matter in it. Just shake it up real good to get that through there. It's a nice 2-ounce bottle, comfortable in skin. For those of you who have seen me fling things off into nowhere, this ain't going anywhere. Nice reducer. I don't know how much to use right out of the gate, but we'll do the splash. Wow. It absorbs very quickly. I'm probably using more than I need to, but the smell of the lime, if I told you that the soap was a 7 or 8, this is a 10. Wow. Now, for those people, it'll be interesting because I've got fairly oily combination skin, and traditionally with most alcohols, the reason why people get swamp face later on in the day is due to the heat, the dirt, the grime, and when you put an alcohol-based product on your skin, your sebaceous glands, your sebaceous glands say, hey, we're drying out, we need to lubricate. So that's why it's a very fine line between what's going to make your face oily and what's going to make your face feel nourished and smooth. SV, for instance, if you use 1 or 2 drops too much, you're going to get an oily face. This, however, absorbs almost immediately. The scent is just permeating like crazy. But here's the kicker. This feels like you've put talc on your face. In fact, I'm not even going to put any talc on. In fact, I'm not even going to use any EDT today because the lime is just amazing. In fact, I'll probably just use this as the EDT. But the skin feel, the face feel, is unlike anything. I got to tell you, this just vaulted ahead of Spike, which is no easy task. Now, obviously, it feels like you've got powder on your skin. No oiliness, no shininess, nothing like that. So I'll be reviewing this in a little bit more detail as well in my written review. So, well, Cadre, thank you so much. We appreciate you being members of the Shaving Cadre. Don't forget our Zoom call tomorrow night. If you haven't gotten the Ethos, do it. It's worth it. If you love lime, do it. But if his other products are like this, especially the skin food splashes, if nothing else, get that. Because it is absolutely fantastic. And I do have to admit that right as of now, Ethos, both the skin food and the aftershave, have vaulted to the very top of the list as far as an elite soap. So right now they're number one. So I appreciate that. Cadre, have a wonderful day. Take care.